Hello, welcome back everyone who's ever watching this playthrough. We're back to the episode, I believe 11? Let me check. I think it's 11. Yeah, it's episode 11 of Last Defense, the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. Last time, if I remember correctly, we seemingly figured out what happened to Sari. Then we had a second defense battle against a horde of enemies, and the enemy commander attacked us, and the enemy commander apparently are like Titan people with human anima. They can transform into monsters using human anima, and they speak their own language to some degree. Yeah. And Ito helped us fight off the Vader once we were all captured. But after that, Hiruko decidedly killed the commander and supercharged a human anima in a cool looking sequence. And that's where we left off, dealing with the aftermath of all that situation. And it's day 8. A week and a day. A full week has passed. I forgot I could just use the map. Let's talk to Shoma for a second. Maybe this is a dumb question, but do you think there's any animals around here? If there are, I hope we're not frightening them or destroying their habitat too badly.
Huh?
What? I really never thought about that. The only living things I've seen since we've got here are invaders. So Shama, if you're considering about stuff like that, you really must like animals, huh? Yeah, I guess so. I enjoy spending time with them and learning more about them and stuff. Oh, that's cool. I like animals too. Really? You're a fellow animal lover, Takumi? Oh no, that means you have something in common with me. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, I'll keep this a secret. The last thing you need is to find yourself being lumped together with a creepy little flatworm like me. Quick, you better leave before anyone sees us together. I'll disappear into the background, too. I'm good at that. Here I thought I found something that would make him open up and relax a little. His inferiority complex is even worse than I thought. Shoma likes animals. I wonder if there's any other interactions like that around here. I've probably been missing them as the day's been gone. The day's been gone by. The little character moments. Just going to the events. What was showing at the roof? Everyone's in the cafeteria. Another meeting. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Sarah's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? The taco rice. Taco set meal, but the rice is what he enjoys. It's even better if you put the whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Yes, taco rice. Yeah, taco rice need to be sweet. Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Hiruko, clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. Is this gonna be her thing? Or is this gonna be like a general thing? Or is this the theme of Hiruko? My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. No, a little time before the announcement. See what everyone's doing. Darm just staring up to space. Those two. The curry is utterly delectable. I especially like the plain rice, and sauce hasn't spilled onto yet. The rice hasn't spilled. I especially like the plain rice. The sauce hasn't spilled onto yet. The curry. So you're supposed to eat the rice with the curry. Would whipped cream complement curry? Would whipped cream complement curry? It can't hurt to add a little more sweetness, right? They're just eating. You must have some kind of kind heart to want to talk to me, but you really shouldn't bother. Just ignore me like everyone else. What's Hiruko want now? Maybe whoever's in charge has called us off now that Siri's gone. They're sending us home. An announcement? What does she have up her sleeve this time? Life's too short to eat healthy. I'm all about this sugar rush. And what are we supposed to do now that Siri's gone? Do we really gotta stay here and figure it out on our own? And I guess she's gonna solve that problem, giving us a purpose. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiruko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming no one has come up with anything yet. Yeah, I didn't exactly like Siri's barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Ito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their own wrists right across their stomach. Slit their wrist right across their stomach? You mean commit seppuku? Are you cutting their wrist or their stomach? Never mind. I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay here and fight. Commanding officers or not. Commanding officer or not. I said that wrong. Oh, well then. It's done now. We don't know for sure if that's true. I don't know. We don't know for sure if that's true. Or we'll still get home when his time's up. We do not know for sure if it's true, or we'll still get to go home when time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom feeder parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out. Exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's inside the defense room, though. Sir could have had the courage to tell us that much before he got himself killed. Sir could have had the courage to tell us as much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Sari's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Huh? I don't need to say huh. Hiruko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually. I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to what? I said, I'll be taking charge of the school in Siri's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no! Why is it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You do not need them anymore. You do not need to know why you're here and what you're protecting. You do not even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight? The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out here alive, if you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life. Kill others so that you may live, so you may survive. Kill others so you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hiruko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about it, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the strange circumstances we were in, it might be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of the bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have a heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted us to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Glad I've read all the dialogues first. Hiruko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. She is bloodthirsty. She likes to battle and is bloodthirsty. That's the taunt here. That's synonyms. I need to do something to take my mind off of this. All this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll wander around and look for something to do. Free time. I guess you can't have free time with Hiruko today. See what she has to say, though. If you have time to gallop around school like this, you have time to train. The weak are the first to die on the battlefield. Joke. I do want to train at the... not war room. Oh, you can free time with Ito now. That's the cafeteria. Entrance hall. Strange room. Oh yeah, with the... I forget what the strange room looks like. I remember they have the little, like, pods in there. Yeah, the pods. Maybe it's not plugged in. Maybe it's not plugged it. Plugged it. Maybe it's not plugged it. I think it means plugged in. I don't see anything like a socket on it, though. The training room. I do want to do some training, but I will do that on my own free time. My free time that I'm not recording. Try and get the linguistics up. The Aegor. The Aegor draws to me. The erotic Aegor. Eating snacks. That's different. I hate eating full meals. It's too much work. I'm fine having snacks for all 3 meals. You'll get sick if you only eat junk. You should really get more nutrients. I don't want it. I don't want it. Nutrients will just keep me alive even longer. Huh? Isn't that a good thing? Oh no! Getting gold is a pathetic and boring manga. It's as pathetic as boring manga. Getting gold is as pathetic as boring manga. That just keeps getting published forever. It's better to burn out spectacularly than fade away. I think living a short, fleeting life is so cool. She thinks it's cool to neglect her body. Can't say I understand how she thinks. Still didn't get up in my linguistics.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Looks like another day is over. Back home in the residual complex, I used to stay up and play video games and watch random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day of Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Day 9. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
It's morning. Hiruko's in charge now. But what does she mean? But what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Huh. We're still in the room. Go. The fighting force. The fighting force is in the cafeteria, and the civilians are out in the open. Let's see what they're talking about. Might have something to do with that. Morning, Tsubasa. Yeah, morning. You're on your way to the cafeteria? Me? No, Sorry, I gotta get going. What was that all about? She's acting weird. I shouldn't go into anyone's room without their permission. It's just common sense. Okay, they're in their rooms. They're all in their rooms. The non-fighters are all in their rooms, currently. While the fighting force is in the cafeteria. Tsubasa was warning me there's something that's going to happen in here. Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me? Or are the ones who are missing? The cowards who refuse to fight. Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Well, what? Why would you do that? The Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Nobody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use the facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip. I'm not going to let up until they shape up or start showing some spine. Some shine. Start showing some spine. Let up on what, exactly? You're in no position to worry about others. I need you to be ready to defend against the invaders' attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You will not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hiruko got to her feet and left, unshakably confident as ever. Damn! It's gonna be all business from here on now, huh? This is madness.
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hiruko said. That's what being at war is all about. I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what happened to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm not worried. I'm worried about what else Hiruko might be planning. But it's been a couple of days since the last attack. I'm starting to get angsty. I prefer not to just sit around. I'm guessing everyone else is still in their rooms. Oh, you can free time Hiruko today. But we have to finish doing the Hiruko. Linguistics 2. You made it. Now to go to the training room. Now I need more resources. Need more of the blood stuff. The attack doesn't go up, the move goes up on the next... on level 4. Going to level 4, the move goes up. I guess the move went up on this one too. The distance you can walk. It's the distance you can walk between to do the attack. Gem. No, I can. Voltage gain ×2. Launches a cross segment +2 to flight. Earns a large amount of voltage. I don't know what went up. I didn't pay attention. I just know that it went up. Ieto. Math. Ieto's math. That makes sense. Hiruko. Math. This is already done. I think this fully upgraded. Upgrade effect, fully upgraded. Upgrade effect, ×2, voltage gain. Math 3. But you can do that by doing Ieto. You don't have to hang out with her if you don't want to. She does math. And I'm all out of the blood stuff. How to make this get stronger? Linguistics 3. I do wonder if you can get an extra move or something like that. I'm guessing you can. It has to be that way. That they can get extra moves except for just doing their basic side slash. And it might have to do something with gym or linguistics or something like that. SMR. Snort. I'm gonna see about this. They're already in front of it.
Let's go!
Full throttle.
Now then, to business.
I guess they don't give you Iato on this one because it was already I guess they don't give you Iato on this one because it was already here. I think they're like trials or something like that. These are trials, and this was a trial that was open before Iato was a option for was added to your team, was what I'm trying to say.
I'll chop you to pieces.
I should have used Takumi to hit them.
I lost too much blood.
Where'd that guy come from?
I can still fight. Die! Broken so soon. Hardly a challenge. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying. Not yet.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna need her chain.
Hardly a challenge. Not yet.
Say when. That's it. Ready when you are. There. All right.
Here we go! I'm all worked up now.
Move this to get the next one.
Hardly a challenge.
Cranial fracture this guy.
How's this? Broken so soon.
My turn.
Do this.
Here. Rev it up.
I guess the special attack is a desperation special attack. She'll die after she uses her special if she does that. And he's in range to hit her. So I might as well use the special.
Not yet.
No.
Don't underestimate me. Hardly a challenge.
Just defend. She still died. Oh no, she didn't. Guess she added HP to her. Yeah, she added HP to her stance.
I've got this.
Not yet. Take this. How unsatisfying.
Hauling ass. Let's freaking go. Eat this.
Let's go!
Thus.
It can't be.
My turn. Ready when you are. Gotta push it. Here we go.
Hit it twice.
I've got this. Got it.
Then use Tuckamore to take it out.
Let's do this. Let her rip.
And that'll be it. I don't think it's an S rank because I got Hiruko killed. No, it's S rank. What did I do to get a D rank or B? They just give out S rank like it's nothing. Total BP earned 18. Currently don't need it. Need BP that much. Oh, it does take time to use the training room.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then,
I thought they were free.
good night.
I thought training was free. It's that time again, huh? Hiruko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What will she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into another easy sleep, ending my ninth day at North Defense Academy. Day 10. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits.
Yeah, he has a new suit.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
New facilities? Huh. I doubt the in-person explanation is going to happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. It feels a lot longer. We're really just getting started. Without Sari, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to Tokyo Residential Complex. Back to Kadowa.
Hey!
It'll all work out. Somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said a rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. Locked in the room. They can even go check it out. I came to check out the leisure lounge, but when I saw Hiruko, I figured I better back off. It's bad enough dealing with her shit when everyone else is here, when everyone else is there. I don't think I can handle it on my own. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. She's pretty hot. Too bad about her personality. She's her type? Rec room. So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here. To be honest, it's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. Hey, Takumi. You're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. It's a major disappointment though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore ogres or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now? Now that Siri's not here to tell us how it all works. Don't worry, you left behind some manuals and stuff. Ito's reading one of them right now. I'm not great with all the big words or small ones or phonemic awareness in general. Really, I don't even get and don't even get me started on the poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Yato. Yato is intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be that the device over there. Oh, that? What exactly is that? It doesn't look like a machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a giftomatic. A gifto what now? Let me read the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select the item from the machine extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. That item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of the miracle of modern engineering and express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. That's about the science of it. A gift-making machine. Kinda weird, isn't it? Perhaps but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Yes, actually. Don't get her started. Seriously, it really is extensive. Seriously, it is extensive. It sounds like magic or alchemy, or maybe I wonder how it works. Then again, the revival magic is just as much as mystery, and it hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The difference between fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep set to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. This is a device that can create all sorts of gifts. How does it even work? No, I can't use it now. It got to be free time to actually do anything with it. Is there anything else? Dartboard. Darts, huh? Not right now. Slot machine. Looks like a slot machine like you see in casinos. This is supposed to be a school, right? Sign. I want to play depressing Oregon. Depressing tits. Just like sad tits. She's a girl though. Girls who like Oregon. This is fucking weird. Gift making can be practically anything. This gift machine can make practically anything. I wonder how it works. That's all the stuff that I can do on here. The lounge. Leisure lounge. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured as much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to make time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's a surprise. Guess even Hiruko likes to get her hair done every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I felt like leisure time with Hiruko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Okay. I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. The rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does the school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? Free time. Work room has been unlocked. You can make gifts. By giving characters preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Giving classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items will be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. That sounds like gamey social link stuff. Super gaming social link stuff. I'm going to the training room to see if another chapter of the game, of the training game, has been unlocked. I assume that it has. No, just VR Training 1 and VR Training 2. Map. She gives math. I already got my linguistics up to get student degree. I wonder what Takamaru's social link looks like. And I'll also check out this lounge thing. Splatter movies. A movie where a monster attacks people when a certain date and day of the week align became a series after blowing up. I assume that is for Darumi. Milk bottle lid. I have resources so I can make some gifts. Oh, they just tell you what you can make here. Disinfectant spray, scalpel, bow, crossbow, replica infuser. Replica of SAU infuser. It lights up and makes noises at the push of a button, making it suitable for make-believe roleplay. I'm just seeing how far down it goes. And it goes for a long time. Does it roll back around? Yeah, you can do that. Cat photo. Sexy magazine. A magazine filled with sexy photos that will rock a young man's world. Not even sealed in the back back. Sexy magazine. History of mankind. Look, Fearin. I hear men like these sorts of things. A history book covering the birth and rise of and achievements of humanity. Also offers a glimpse of humanity's conflicts. History of mankind. I'll just go for the splatter movies. Oh, who would like to give this to? You have to give it to them immediately. You can't just wait until the social link. I think this might be part of your free time today.
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
No. Each character has their own preferred items. Getting these will maximize and increase your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in their report cards. And you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There is a first time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up hints and make all kinds of gifts you can. Okay. My second free time. I'm gonna hang out with Takamaru. See what he likes. Get that gem up. This ain't too bad. Hey, Takumi. Doesn't the design on this hallway kick ass? Kick ass? Does it? Really? This design? It's shiny and beiged out. And the art is sick as hell. It's right up my alley, man. Whoever came up with this shit was a man of taste, that's for sure. Hope my house is full of gold and totally badass like this hallway. It looks like a bad joke to me, but to each their own. Your experience unlocked keyword. Your experience unlocked the keyword cool. Endurance and mobility went up 3. Gem went to 1. Keywords can be used to create new gifts. Try out different keywords and see what you can come up with. Cool. Cool.
Ready, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Cool. Code word cool. Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hiruko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using the other facilities as well. What's their next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. With nothing else to do, I got into bed, and within a few minutes I was fast asleep.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Time to get up. Just as I hoisted myself out of the bed to get onto my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning atmosphere.
Huh?
Sounds like somebody's here, but it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. I took a few hesitant steps towards the door and took a deep breath and opened it to only to find Darmy. Is something wrong? Oh, Takumi. You sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed. I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. Oh, hey! You want to come die with me? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone, and we'll finally be at peace. Come, it'll only hurt for a second.
Let's just die. Die, 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 die,
Whoa, wait, hold on a minute. Just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You've been totally dark me, bruh. How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke.
Hey!
What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from my glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiruko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking me for help, but I guess I can give you my hand. I can give you a hand. Gracias muchos. Gracias mucho. Now I won't have to go through with the contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, bye. Okay, thanks, bye. Daria waved goodbye with a cheery smile, clearly at odds with the creepy stuff she had been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I better get going. Yeah, they're down here. Let's start with Gaku. This is Gaku's room. After checking the nameplate, I ring the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiruko says she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What she wants this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. And it's not just her, either. But all you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones. You know that? Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without second thought. I get what you mean, bud. Fine. Hiruko wants us in the cafeteria. I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man. What rotten luck. After several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting. Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I've enjoyed. You know, something about that guy reminds me of Tomokamajo, with his speaking of luck all the time, and talking of... And is speaking of... What's it called again? Girls. His thoughts about girls and whatnot. I remember that from like the first time we met him. It's hard to put into words, but something about it reminds me of Tomokamajo. I think that's where they're going. Or like something about protagonist from a light novel series or something like that. This is the boss's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, I ring the bell on the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Talk to me. What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiruko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiruko said that. She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on. You don't believe that. This is Hiruko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I want to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Durami asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. While Hiruko's getting us all together, though, I can't imagine I'm going to like what happens there. What happens next? This is in the hallway. Let's see what this is about. What are they doing here? Miss Yuzahara wants to see us in the cafeteria, yes? Miss Amamiya told us already. Whatever she might have to say, it won't change our position. My dear sister and I don't mind starving if we have to. But don't worry, sister dearest. We won't have to go hungry for long. I've got it all planned out. Just let me handle everything. Right. Okay. Good girl. Now let's go to the cafeteria and see what happens next. What happens? You must have got it all planned out, huh? I don't like the sound of that. Alright, everyone's here. I guess now we'll find out what this emergency meeting is all about. What is Hiruko up to this time? Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry, I'm getting stomach cramps. He has fucking... His character model has the little bones on the side. You can see his fucking face. His face has the, like, starving marks. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them, or have them raw if you prefer. You really are totally heartless. Hiruko, please, give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to some dry bread. One per person. One slice each? Just one slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would just be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders. Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Oh, another one of these. Let's see what they have to say. Oh, they all gonna do the What is this all about? Not that I really care. Not that I really care. Either way, it won't affect me or my dear sister. No one has anything to say this time. But to look down counts. She's really acting like she owns the place now. Guess it can't hurt to hear her out though. Let's hear what Hiruko has to say. Our Kazukuris is a little too big, don't you think? Maybe we should make some cuts. So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Kako, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you. I have decided. You're going to leave the school. Well, what? You mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out. And you won't leave of your own accord. I'll make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you go and save us all a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiruko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? What do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose, and that one purpose is only to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders were distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll serve a purpose. They'll be serving a purpose. As a decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that! You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourself useful. Even then, I doubt it'll make much of difference. I'll get stepped on like a cockroach, I'll get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiruko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with meaningless objections. I'm leaving the school now, and what I say goes. Don't don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's too extreme. I can't go. Can't you go a little easier on us? I can do our voice. You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we expect to fight and protect you when you do nothing in return? Well, you see, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously, right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiruko, please. This is all too sudden. Can you give them a little more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. 5 days. You've gotten to day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave. Forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you to tell me what I want to hear going back on it later. That's wordy. I wouldn't want you to tell me what I want to hear going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think it covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's attack today. With her customary brisk attitude, Hiruko said all she had to, and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends, yeah. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiruko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or 5 days. It's still better than getting forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside the school grounds. I know, jeez. It's bad enough we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, this whole save humanity thing, it can go to hell for sure, for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does bad stuff always happen to me? I better end up as a billionaire or something in my next life. After everything I've been through, I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stopped away, just unwilling to hear us out, as Hiruko had been. He sure is freaking out. I think I know how he feels. Now that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as this nibbling worm like me. But I get what it's like to be totally unsuited for combat. That you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even a peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope with on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Shoma gave a form of bow and left, making a little noise as possible. Shoma. I get where Hiruko's coming from, you know? It's not fair for us to hang back and let everyone else fight. But doing everything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa, I think I might have been sent here by a snake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know? You know that. Yeah, but at least then it'll be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see the tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes. Before I could say anything to comfort her, she was gone too. Well, we sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess it's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Aotsuki. Why'd you have to go betray us and join the Battle Freaks? I don't think I betrayed you exactly. What should we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about anything, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets. But you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dearest sister.
Whew.
As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Sycamore twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of songs with a buskin mask. Damn, and a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins.
Hey!
I don't think Hiruko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us an extension pretty easy. Don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely said anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she's expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Hiro wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to the right out there we stepped in. She's planning to give us that time all along. We're all just dancing to her tune. Huh. Man, that just pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that gonna work exactly? None of them seem like they were gonna budge on this. Yeah, I wonder if they're so dead set against fighting. Wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be some personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? Don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right. We need to get them to open up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we stick them some food? Food? Yeah. I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we might get them to open us to us a little. Tip them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food, then try and convince them to fight. Sounds like a major puzzle. Right. Who do we get to do this? In response, all the odds in the room turned towards me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll go. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already considered me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtly planning crap really ain't my thing. And, Darmy only makes it worse. Yeah. I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah. You can count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it'd only reverse our social links with us. If you tried to do it all by yourself at this point. Thanks, guys. We've got 5 days. Let's make the most of it. Let's make the most of them. So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Ito, Takamaru, Darmi, and I went back to our rooms. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick one or two of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Kako, and Aima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. On the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. No, she seems like the hardest. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassionate plea, she might come around. Okay, the first one I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. She seems the hardest to me. Because she seems like a non-fighting person to begin with. And she pukes at the sight of anything wrong happening. I don't see how that can be on the battlefield. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. And that's where I'm going to end this today. You know what? I'll keep going. I'll go till day 12. And the music's gone. Ding dong bing bong. Yeah, I'll end it here today. Something's wrong with my audio. So, since that's the case, I'll figure that out. And see what happens next time. I'll finish this whole conversation with Tsubasa first. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiruko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. I brought you something. I figured you were hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just I don't want Hiruko to catch us, so why would you mind letting me? Yep. Of course. Come on in. Welcome to my room. It's a beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? The moment the door closed, Sabata pounced on the sandwiches. Ah, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we've got here. I never wanted to see dried bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been starving. She snarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Whew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiruko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, the bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Would it be too much to ask you to bring out some moist bread from time to time? No problem. I can try and sneak you some bread or rice balls. Really? But in exchange, I would like you to open up to me. Huh? Open up to you about what? The reason you won't fight. If you have some reason, I would like for you to tell me. No, I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The staff were to bribe me for information? Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate time call for desperate measures. I just want you to understand where we're coming from. Okay, but in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. She let a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to say it's safe while you guys stay here safe. Stay here where it's safe, where you guys go out and fight. Go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out. It's not just a little bit. When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! I puke, okay? Huh? That's how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. Hurl! That's why, if I were ever to fight the invaders, I'll turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. I really want to shower. You really want to get showered by my puke? Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing. The medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them worked. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, I'm picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh God, no. No, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. She immediately pushed me out of the room, tears welling up in her eyes. Whew. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she gets nervous. She's right. She won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It doesn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find out some way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is. Puking? Ito, how long have you been in there? I just came to see if I can help you with anything. So what is this all about? What is this about puking? I hate to air out someone else's personal health struggles. But this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I should ask for some advice. Alright, just keep this between us, okay? But I'll proceed to tell Ieto about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see. So that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah. I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like bags that they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to. She wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But do they even have sick bags here? High quality ones at that. What about the gift-o-matic in the gift room? The gift-o-matic? Yeah. If they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it'll be able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We head to the work group together to check the gift-o-matic. Fashionable stick pouch. Looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for maximum cleanliness. A fashionable stick pouch looks perfect. Suppose is sure to open us if we give her this as a present. The materials we need our string, plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'll be a girl. Maybe we should negotiate a trade of some sort. I'll look for the fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so until Ieto and I split up to gather materials we needed to make the sick bag. Now where to start? Guessing to ask everyone. And preparing for persuasion missions. In order to persuade Tsubasa to join your cause, you need to give her a heartfelt gift. Talk with the other students to collect information on gathering necessary materials for it. You might also need to go exploring to get materials you need to make the gift. Give it everything you have to persuade Tsubasa. And with this, I'm going to save. Because of the volume on the game volume has gone down. And I don't know what's going on with that. I'm going to end this episode here. I wonder if Tsubasa had any lines that I just talked over. But whatever. See anyone who's watching the next one. Bye. Johnny.